Happy to do so at any time.
I call the Honourable...
Taking a short call on this tertiary education estimate.
I haven't called the member.
Oh, thought you
I
had.
see you're out of the starting gate really early this time. I call the Honourable member.
Oh, you've called me without naming me.
Called the Honourable member.
Mr. Chair, it's an absolute pleasure to take a call on this tertiary education estimates. And I must say, I thought it was somewhat mean-spirited and sad that Mr. Hipkins from the Labour Party denied me a call on the science and innovation part of these estimates because, Mr. Chairman, tertiary education and science and innovation are inextricably linked, and we have a great story to tell, and it is very, very sad that the Labour Party are not interested in this vital area for New Zealand's future, for our economic growth.
Point of order, the Honourable Member Chris Hipkins.
Mr. Chairman, as you well know, it's not an order for members are entitled to object to leave being sought. It's not an order to then go into a rant and a rave about that. If the members
Perfectly
right. Order. The member was doing very well up to a certain point, and then he went a step too far. But I noticed that the member is coming to the debate. I call the Honourable Member Dr. Paul Hutchison.
About the estimates on tertiary education, Mr. Chair, because it is all very good news. And what I wanted to make it very clear was that the total direct cross-portfolio science, innovation, research funding, which includes tertiary education, has risen significantly 17% year on year since 2008. And these are in pretty difficult economic times, so the record is one of substantial progress. Mr. Chair, what is of particular note is that this government has indeed recognised that New Zealand's future economic growth cannot just be dependent on primary products, cannot just be dependent on tourism, but indeed is highly dependent on value-added products, whether they are manufacturing or our agri-food products, which this government has indeed concentrated on. And I wanted to just make the comment that the Minister did, that these estimates include 100 million additional research funding in terms of the performance-based research fund to 300 million by 2016. And this is hugely welcomed, Mr. Hipkins, by the various universities, because this is the one area where they do indeed have the opportunity to do the sort of research, and this is the funding that creates the idea flow that is absolutely vital for innovation and its ultimate commercialisation in New Zealand. And I would hope, Mr. Hipkins, that in the future you may take some interest in it. Mr. Hipkins? So the point is, Mr. Hipkins, be well aware that this government has cemented in a substantial 100 million in these estimates over the next 4 years. As well as that, there has been this increase of 42 million operating funding for engineering, an additional 17 million operating funding for science students, which is a 2% funding increase per equivalent full-time student, and 100, as we've said, for the performance-based, which indeed is hugely important for the wider science innovation budget. But, Mr. Chair, clearly this government has made a great focus in this area over the last 4 years, making a transformation from a time where New Zealand was had really forgotten about the area of science and innovation. The percentage of GDP that was invested had been static for 9 to 10 long years, and now, fortunately, it has come up. So, Mr. Chair, I just want to finish by once again saying that this is an area that, under this national government, has seen a renaissance in funding, has seen a renaissance in focus, and indeed is going to make a huge difference in terms of the economic development and the ability to be able to retain graduates that go through our tertiary education system as we have it right now.
The question is that vote tertiary education stand part of the schedules. Those that opinion will please say aye. Aye. Contrary, no. The ayes have it. The ayes have it. Honourable members, the question now is that vote ACC stand part